Hi everyone. So I wanted to go over what I'm looking for you to submit for this Expand Your World. They're having you go to a website called Color Picker Online, and mine's going to look a little different right now. When you go to this website, it should look like the image in your book where it has a picture of a car right here. The cool thing about this website is you can pick up the color values for different items. So I just went to the web and went to logos, clicked on this first logo here. You certainly you can right click it, you could save the image, but I did copy image address. And then I went into the color picker site down here and then just put in the web address here. And then it'll take you to the image, and it brought my image up right here. I will mention that a couple times it said the URL is not found, but eventually I was able to get it to work. So worst case scenario, download the file, and then you can upload your image right here. You can do that too. So the whole point of this assignment is just to show you how you can go and pick up colors from images that you have or pictures that you have, so you don't have to try to recreate the color. So when you're in Publisher, you have, anytime you're in any kind of program, you have the different colors available to you. If I go to page design here and look at all the color schemes that are available, you can change to use whatever color scheme you want. But sometimes the color you're looking for isn't created in here, and you have to kind of figure out how you're going to create that color. Or maybe you've never thought of the fact that you can do this. So I want to be able to show you how to do it. So once you have something chosen, so let's say I want to know the color of the red in the Pepsi logo or the blue in the Pepsi logo. This gives me the RGB code for that. I can click on show more and it shows me the CMYK and all of that, which we haven't gotten to all of this yet. We'll talk about this more as we go through the class. And maybe you've had this in other classes. I'm not sure exactly. For those of you in the marketing program, in the admin program, you guys really haven't seen this necessarily. Maybe in web technologies, you guys talked about this. But anyway, the RGB code would allow me to type in these numbers to recreate that exact color in Publisher. So here I have the blue for the Pepsi, or I could take the yellow for the Google or the green for Starbucks, whatever I want to do. So I'm just going to pick the red here for Google. I'm just going to note that the RGB is 236, 66, 53, which I probably won't remember. I'll probably have to come back to this. But what you're going to do for your assignment is you're going to find a color. You're going to come into the schemes here and create a new color scheme. And maybe you'll name it something. So I'm just going to go ahead and name this Google. And for my accent 1 color, I'm going to tell it the color to put in here, and I need that blue. And of course, I forgot that already since I'm talking. So, or the red in Google, 236, 66, 53. So I would type in here 236, 66, 53. And you can see there's that red color. Is that right? I think I got that right. Yep. And then I would click OK. And there's my first color here. It tells you to go ahead and do the same thing for accent 2 and accent 3. So I'll come in here and grab the yellow Google color as well, 250, 188, 7. 250, 188, and 7 will give me the Google yellow. And I'm just going to open this up so I don't have to remember so long. Let's do the green, 47, 172, 80. 47, 172, and 80. There's the green. And then I'm going to go ahead. It only tells you to do 3, but I'm going to go ahead and do one more since I only need one more color. I'll do the blue, 76, 133, 245. 76, 133. 133, what was it, 245? Looks about right. Click OK. All right, so now I have these colors in here as part of this color scheme. I'll go ahead and keep the white and the black in there and go ahead and click Save. And now you can see that I have a new scheme called Google. Now in the assignment, it tells you to create a shape or word art or something with this color scheme. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Maybe I'll just do word art. This is not going to turn out, word art doesn't give you a ton of options, so I'm just going to hit Google, type in Google here. And then I can go into my shape fill, and you can see here's my colors that I just chose, plus these others that were part of that scheme as well. I'm going to go ahead and choose the red to fill it with the Google red. And then maybe I'll change my outline to be the blue, the Google blue. Under shape outline, I can make that more weight so you can actually see the blue. Okay, so not the best looking thing, but you get my point. Then I'm going to go to insert it and maybe just insert a shape to show maybe the red and the yellow, or the green and the yellow. So here's the Google green and the Google yellow. So that's just kind of showing the scheme, but actually if you can go ahead and create a word art and a shape with your colors, again, you're only required to do 3, but depending on what you do, it's completely up to you how many colors you want to do, but at least 3. And the other thing I'd like you to do is do a screenshot here of your color of the new scheme that you created. So again, in the last video, I explained to you how to do a screenshot, but I'm going to go ahead and paste that screenshot right in here. So if I do the snipping tool, snipping tool, and then I'm just going to select this area here that shows the color scheme that I've created. And then I'd go to edit and copy. I can close that out for a second and paste it. Then I can see, I know that's kind of small, but I'll be able to see that you have created that, that new color scheme, so that I can just see that you've created a new scheme. If you really wanted to be helpful, although it doesn't really matter, you can take a picture of this as well and plop it in your photo, so that I can just see that you have some different colors in there. But really what I want is just to show that you have this new scheme on here. So I did that kind of quickly, but if you do right on that, that's how you can, or right click, you can edit the scheme. So if you accidentally click out of there and need to get back in, that's how you would do that. You can also delete it. When you're done with this assignment, if you think I'm never going to use that, you can just hit delete scheme and it'll go away. So that's another way that you can adjust it if you want to. So I wanted to just create this quick video to show you, number one, how to use the color picker. And again, there's nothing saying that you have to do a logo. You can upload your own image. In the assignment itself, it tells you to do your school website. You could do an image, you can do a website, you could do a URL to an image, whatever you want. But you're just you're creating that scheme in there by clicking on the page design, new scheme, and it takes you through these directions and tells you how to do it in the assignment. But that's what I'd like you to do. Create word art with your color, create a shape with your color, and then give me a little screenshot there of your new scheme that you created. Let me know if you have any questions.